quick picks on a disaster week so far. I came in this morning. I got pulled into a back room by Hank. I got asked to take a picture. I was taking a picture of just, the whole cast of Barstool Advisors. It was their last show of the season, so it was like a wrap photo. And I was lauded and poked at and called Mr. 500 because I've lost 2 minus 500 bets in a row. It's at the point where it is honestly laughable. I feel like I have a good sense of humor. I can laugh at myself. It sucks. I've lost money on both of these. I'm trying to start the Stairway to 7. The first is a minus 500 play. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not hitting it right now. Nico Collins got hurt Monday. He was pacing at halftime barely, so it was looking pretty suspect, and they got hurt really in the third quarter. And then last night we had the Spurs, who had beaten the Thunder 3 times this year. They were 8.5-point dogs, which I felt was a fair line. Tease it all the way up to plus 20.5. They lose by 21 points. So tough start to the Stairway to 7. But you know what? Shout out to the few people that posted their DraftKings bet slips at me. Some people took OKC minus 20.5. It was like plus 394, something like that. So shout out to those people. Screw everyone that's like, stop doing this. You know what? No. Do whatever I want. We're in America right now. I got freedom. I'm going to make picks because I like to make picks. I like doing this. I have never been more certain after last night that there is going to be a payoff from this. When will that be? Is it going to be in 7 days? Is it going to be in 30 days? Is it going to be in 70 days? I don't know, but this is going to work. I'm going to hit enough of these heavily juiced plays to then get 3 in a row. I'm going to do that. We're not allowed to say guarantee or lock because there's no such thing in sports gambling, but I feel great about this. So we're going to push through. It sucks. If people wanted to lower their units and do $5 to get to $100, totally fine. I'm doing $50 to get to $1,000. I'm going to win this eventually. When it will happen, I do not know, but I'm excited for that payoff. Tonight, my pick for this show goes hand in hand with that. I'm going to read Megan's pick first. Just because she's not here. She had an issue. There's a bunch of snow on the ground today. Crazy snow today in Chicago. Here we go. She likes Manhattan Fairfield under 156.5. Both teams are very even when it comes to the data, besides the fact that Manhattan aren't a good road team, and Fairfield has dominated at home. However, both these teams are not offensive juggernauts by any means. In the last meeting this season, they combined for 136 points. I see another low-scoring affair here, as neither team has great field goal percentages. Give me the under 156.5. Let me put this in for Megan. Under 156.5 for Manhattan. I almost went to Manhattan College. They had a nice little basketball team, the Jaspers. All right, I am going with, for my real pick in this, I'm going maybe I'm a little bit too optimistic. I'm going with the plus money pick. I'm going Denver Nuggets. Money line at the Dallas Mavericks. And I get it. Denver played last night, but they have a good record. They're 4-2 to this year on second nights of back-to-back. I realize most of those are with Nikola Jokic, their last win against Philadelphia, which was probably the best win of any NBA team is going to have this season. Missing their top 7 guys was, not with Jokic. Listen, they're playing the Dallas Mavericks. The Mavericks have won 3 of their last 5 games, and that is a problem for the Dallas Mavericks because let me read off their schedule to you. So, in the past week and a half, in start of the new year, January 3rd, they beat Houston, a good team. That is a good win for the Mavericks. They beat the Kings. They lost to the Jazz by 2 in a game they were trying to lose, honestly. They just lost to the Bulls, and then they beat the Nets by 8. Their schedule in the next week, they're hosting Denver tonight on the second night of a back-to-back. Then they've got 2 straight games against Utah. Dallas wants to lose. They are tanking. Anthony Davis is hurt. He's out. I believe they're like 10-10 with him, 5-10 without. I think something like that. They are not a good team without Anthony Davis. You also have Max Christie, who's a solid player. He's doubtful for tonight. Their injury list, and I just looked it up because the NBA, shout out to the NBA because their injury lists are now every 15 minutes. So Max Christie, doubtful tonight. Anthony Davis, out. Kyrie, obviously out. He's been out all year. Derek Lively, out. P.J. Washington is questionable. And Brandon Williams is questionable. P.J. Washington is a stretch 4 type player who can get you rebounds, who can shoot threes. Brandon Williams is like maybe the fastest guy in the league with the ball in his hands. He's former G League guy, but he can score. These guys are both questionable. I think Dallas is trying to lose. They do not want to give up too much position. In the lottery standings, if you look at Tankathon right now, they are in 8th at 15-25. They have, again, 2 games coming up against Utah, who's in the 7th spot. They want to sink to the bottom. So I think Dallas is going to be trying to lose this game. So I'm taking Denver on the money line. Dallas is favored by 1.5. Denver has not yet submitted their injury reports. They're on the second night of back-to-back. I would not be surprised to see Jamal Murray sit. I would not be surprised to see Aaron Gordon sit. I would not be surprised to see Christian Brown sit. I understand that. I think that Denver is trying to win. They have been pretty good without Nikola Jokic in their past. They've won their last 2. They're 5-5 in their last 10 games, but they have been doing better lately without Jokic, which is a surprise because that's obviously the big plus-minus when he's off the court. And he's obviously still hurt. So give me Denver Nuggets money line. They're trying to win. Dallas is not. And I think the injury reports are going to show that more for the Mavericks. I do expect some guys to sit for Denver, but I still like Denver to win. They're going to be trying to win. Okay. Now, I'm going to announce it on this show because this is a gambling show. I'll talk about it in the Yak. Or actually, no, third leg. Do we have that? I'll put that in first.
We do have the third leg, and it's coming in from our girl Pick 6 Alyssa.
Okay.
And she's got Missouri college basketball on the money line. They're playing Auburn. And that parlay is paying at plus 671.
Missouri on the money line. All right, that's even money plus 671. I'm on it. Sharing is on. All right, let's throw that in the betting group right now. There we go. All right, so I open up the show, or I'll do the DraftKings read first, and then I'll talk about my plan for Stairway to 7. NFL playoffs, let's go. DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the National Football League, makes every moment feel bigger. A running back cuts through the line, a strip sack flips the field, a tight end hauls in the kind of touchdown you'll talk about for years. Postseason games shift fast with the DraftKings Sportsbook live betting options. You can stay right in the moment. Plus, DraftKings has your back with early exit protection. If a player in your eligible NFL prop bet goes down at any point in the first half, you still get paid in cash. New customers bet just $5, and if that bet wins, you get paid $300 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use promo code Quick Picks. That's one word, Quick Picks. So people are ragging on the Stairway to 7, and rightfully so. Kind of a funny inside baseball moment last night. So this happens, and I'm just like, God damn it. Like, I can't believe this happened. So I post an emergency press conference video. I'm getting ragged on. The Yak group text is on me. I'm getting handed my tush on Twitter by the haters. So I tell my wife, I was like, listen, like, just go upstairs. I don't want you to see this. I'm going to film this video that I post. And so I'm kind of, I go upstairs and I'm just like, oh man, the haters are having a field day. You know what my wife said? She said, when have you ever cared about the haters? So I'm going back to it. Stairway to 7 is staying alive. Like I said, we're going to get this thing eventually. Is it going to be this time? Odds are probably not, but this could be the one. So we're starting today. It's going to be a play off of the pick that I just gave in here. I kicked around 2 picks. I kicked around Nick's money line, which is actually minus 500 on the nose. But I think that the Kings are weird. The Kings have won 2 games in a row. I think they're trying to tank 2. But I'm going with Denver. I don't think Denver is going to lose by that much. We're going Denver Nuggets plus 11.5 is minus 493. That is my official play. So if you wanted to fade that, which people are welcome to do, what is the line on that? It's plus 352 if you want to take Dallas minus 11.5. Again, I am going to do $50 on Denver Nuggets plus 11.5 for the Stairway to 7. Making sure sharing is on. Good. All right. That is in the betting group now. Denver Nuggets plus 11.5 on the second night of a back-to-back. The last time the Dallas Mavericks won a game by double digits, it was December 6th. Again, this is a team that does not win a lot. Anthony Davis is going to be out. Max Christie doubtful. Again, Brandon Williams and P.J. Washington both questionable at this point. Again, Denver has not submitted their injury report yet, but they will be trying to win this game. I know a lot of guys are going to sit, but Denver plus 11.5. They're a feisty group, even if Jamal Murray doesn't play, even if Aaron Gordon and Christian Brown don't play. This is a feisty group. I like Denver to get it done, plus 11.5 today. Let's do it. Stairway to 7, day 1. Back. It feels like Groundhog's Day. We're back, day 1. Let's get it done. That's been Quick Picks. I will see you guys tomorrow.